All right, guys, my name's Kermit. Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Behind me is a 1934 Chevy Street Rod. We're going to take this thing for a little cruise. We're going to let you listen to the motor. We're going to take you through the exterior of the car, the interior of the car, and the exterior of this car video. We're going to actually show you all of the little ins and outs and all the tricks of this thing, because this thing is highly modified and it's got a lot of little tips and tricks as far as how to get around it and how to actually open the doors and what have you. It's actually really cool. A lot of custom work has been done to this thing. Outside of that, we're going to throw it up on the lift, let you take a look at the underside. It's very, very nice. And I guess that's it. Let's fire this thing up. All right, guys, on the front of this thing, I'd like to just point out that the paint is absolutely awesome. A lot of the fit and finish work on this car is very high quality. You can see that they got like your turn signal and your running lights Frenched in here, and you can, I mean, it's almost flush, like they took a sanding block and made sure that it was in there properly. I really like that sort of stuff. You can see that, you know, all of the body lines and the way that they fit all the fenders on the car. Very high quality job. Paint all on the front of this thing, really, really nice on it. Not a rock chip one that I can see. Chrome is in beautiful shape on the headlights and on the grille. Moving around to the side of it here, you can see the fenders, and you can see me and the camera guy in them. They're absolutely beautiful. One thing I'd like to point out is the hood is currently not on this car. You can look at the top of the hood in the still pictures. It does have the sides on it. We are currently getting the correct bracketry to make it all work properly and stay in place. So that will be soon to come. As far as that right there, that is a Chevy 350, and we're going to give you the technical specifications on that in the undercarriage section of the video. Moving forward, I mean, you can see the roof paint, absolutely beautiful. No drip rails on the thing. The running board's absolutely beautiful. You can see the custom exhaust poking out from the underside here. And one thing I really love about this, if you can't tell it's a 34 from the 34 that's on the side of the door, is I really like the pinstriping and the accents they've done to it. It's very, very original. Obviously, you know, custom work done by somebody, and it's almost got like a splash up through around on the rear fender here. Very, very nice, and I like the color scheme as well. But you've got this kind of madness down here along with these nice pretty body lines, which do actually continue on the hood as well when the hood is on the car. And for more of that, you go to the still pictures and you can see the hood sitting on the car. Moving around to the back here, you can see the big old rear tire on this thing with the Boyd Coddington rims on it. Very, very nice looking chrome on it. Around the back of it, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. More of the same kind of themed paint scheme back here as far as like the stripes go. You can see this is some notes for us here, and I'll show you how all the little tips and tricks in getting into this car actually work in a little bit. Very, very cool the way they set it up. Tail lights, nice and Frenched in the thing. It's really, really nice. They're, of course, a lot better than the 6-volt light bulbs that this thing would have originally had back in the day. Around this side of the car, paint is still absolutely beautiful on this thing, and I really, really like these mirrors that they have on this. I've always thought these high-up mirrors like this, they look really sinister. I've always really liked the look of them. Make it look like almost like the Monster-mobile almost. I really, really like them. Coming around this side, same good-looking Boyd Coddington rims. I mean, the paint, absolutely beautiful on this thing. I guess we'll take you through the interior and the trunk here. All right, guys, in order to get actually into the trunk on this car, it's very cool. On the keys here, there's just a little magnet inside this bag, and all you got to do is just touch the magnet to that, and of course you can take this off of here so no one can ever see how you actually get into your car, but that's how you do it. And that actually is what pops the trunk on this thing. You can lift it right on up, and actually get the latch to stay in place there. And you can even see the interior lights on this thing work. Very high quality interior on this thing, where they even have the trunk upholstered on this thing. You have a battery cutoff right here, and that will ensure that no one can actually use this magnet thing. And there's one other way to get into the trunk so that you can actually turn your cutoff back on. There is a mechanical cable release down here underneath this fender here. So if for whatever reason you want to store the car, or whatever your reason may be, you can actually disable this and the only way to get into this trunk is by pull cable. But other than that, you can just leave your cutoff on the car. In order to get actually into the car, There's a push button right here behind this license plate that actually rolls the driver's window down, because this thing does have shaved door handles. So if you want, and the battery is back here, so if the car ever, for whatever reason, does go dead, you can always put a jump box on it, and you can always get your windows down and be able to get into your vehicle, because the battery is actually housed underneath this. But anyway, the driver's window is currently up, and now it is down. Just that easy. Come around to the inside of the car, open it up. You can see they've got all the weather stripping on it, you know, really nicely done on the thing. A lot of time was taken to actually make sure that everything kind of lined up. You can see that the interior on this thing is really, really nice. You can also see that we do have interior lights in this thing, so the wiring job is very high quality on this. I love the billet steering wheel on it. Interior, I mean, seats are beautiful, carpet's beautiful. We got a Lokar shifter in it. It is an automatic car, if you haven't already guessed or haven't taken notice. We do have a parking brake here, dimmer switches here on the floor, kind of nicely tucked away and hidden away. Brake and gas pedal look to be Lokar setup as well, along with these, the turn signal and tilt wheel adjust. Custom gauges in the car, very nice. All the gauges are nice and matching. I mean, you can see up here you've got your radio, it does work. Up here are your buttons for left and right window respectively. And over here on the very far side, you have your fan override switch, so in case it ever starts to get warm on you, as far as the engine temp goes, you can flip that switch on. It's got an electric fan, you kick that on, cools the motor off, and your wiper, your singular little wiper here, that is the switch for that right there. I mean, outside of that, I mean, it's just a really, really nice car. You can see here all of your door jambs, absolutely beautiful on this thing. We're gonna go, we'll open up the passenger side door here and let you take a look at the door panel, which this one, of course, if I haven't pointed out already, it's absolutely beautiful on this thing. All right, guys, this is the passenger side here. You can see the door panel's in great shape. You can get another angle at this dashboard here. I mean, you can see that it's absolutely beautiful on the thing. Carpet's in really good shape. It's just a really nice car. I guess at this point, we're going to go and take this thing out on the open streets, give you a little cruise, let you guys listen to the motor run, and you know, get a good feel for how this thing rides, which is actually pretty nice.
All right, now that you've had a quick look at the car, if you want to go straight to our website and check out about 180 other cars, hit the top button. If you'd like to watch an About Us video, hit the middle button. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bottom button. Now let's get back out there and check out that car. All right, let's go for a ride in our 34 Chevy Street Rod 3-window. This little car has got a lot of get up and go. You get in the accelerator on this car just a little bit and away you go. She is fast as can be. Negotiating these corners real nice also. Steers great. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can ship this little 34 anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom would love to tell you all about this beautiful little car. Now down here on the dash, we got all our gauges. Let's see, that's the that's oil pressure. That's the fuel. We got our speedo here working, amp gauge, and then water temperature right there. The radio's mounted up here in the console. Now Tommy answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day. So feel free to give him a call anytime and he'll tell you all about this car and how easy it is to park this dream in your drive. Now our shop's right outside the Motor City. We're about 20 minutes from the airport. So if you'd like to come on out and take a look at this car, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have visitors. If you want to send out an inspector, that's cool too. Just give us a call, let us know he's coming. Driving down the road just as smooth as can be, and that's me just touching the accelerator. I mean, this car is fast as can be. And a joy to drive. I mean, driving it with one hand here, no problem. She's stopping nice and straight. Now we're only 20 minutes from the airport. If you need a ride, give us a call. We'll come on down and pick you up. Here's our shop right here. We're at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. And if you see anything on the car you'd like a little bit different, mention it to Tom. We might be able to take care of it for you. Now stick around because we're going to put this up on the lift so you can check out the underside, and then we're going to take a look at the motor up front. All right, we're underneath the 34 Chevy Street Ride now. As you can see, she is cool as hell. She's got a Jaguar in, right around a 273 gear in there, and she is an open rear end. We've got everything's chromed up under here. Everything's painted up under here. Of course, it's got the inboard disc brakes out back like all the Jags had. Great looking exhaust system. Looks like this is probably stainless steel pipe. We do have fiberglass fenders and running boards on the car. The frame is amazing. It's definitely an aftermarket frame, all brand new. Turbo 350 trans here. Fiberglass front fenders also. Disc brakes up front. Chrome lower control arms, chrome radius arms, and tubular upper control arms. They got a couple loops right here, so it's an easy spot to tie the car down on a trailer when you want to trailer the car. We've got a manual rack and pinion steering setup on it. The nose looks good. The grille looks amazing. It's just one sharp little 34 Chev street rod here. Just drop dead gorgeous. Let's look at these wheels and tires. All right, up front here we got some gorgeous Billet Specialty wheels. The tires are 185/70 14s up front. Let's check the rear. Out back here, I've got two 35/70 15s, same good looking wheel. Love the slashed exhaust here, and take a look at that pinstripe work. What a great job they did building this car. Let's look at the motor. All right, this 34 Chevy's got a 350 Chevy in her. She's a crate motor. She's got a weigh-in aluminum intake. She's got a Holley carb. It's got vacuum secondaries, electric choke, HEI distributor. She does have power brakes, a late modern master cylinder there. We got a chrome alternator, electric fan here on the radiator. The radiator's definitely new style too. Great looking valve covers, jet coated headers. Beautiful motor setup here. And this is set up so you can actually run it without the hood. The hood hinge fits in here and up here, and it does have the hood and the side curtains that you saw in the pictures. We took the hood off so you could take a look at the motor here. Hey, give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway. All right, we've made it really easy for you. Click on any one of these 5 pictures here and it'll take you right to whatever you're interested in. We're gonna give you about 30 seconds here to click these pictures. If you need more time, just go back in the video and click that picture.